You have a very strong faith, and it comes out. I mean, you are the, as I said, you know, you're the founding president of Mayyim Hayyim,
Mm-hmm.
and has that always been there? I know you've shared with us that your parents are both Holocaust survivors. Has that deep faith always been there?
Faith is a funny word for Jews. It's
Well,
it's
so is spirituality.
Yes,
you mentioned that.
Spirituality and faith are really not Jewish words.
Yeah.
But doing good in the world and responding to where people are in need is very much a part of that. So Mayyim Hayyim, which is the mikveh in Newton, transformed an institution that in many ways was perceived, and in many ways, in fact, was misogynistic, because the most common use for a mikveh is for women to go after a menstrual cycle before they reconnect sexually with their husbands. And for a very long time, that felt like, and especially in the United States, felt like a punishment. And what we've done with the mikveh in Newton is reinvent, redefine it. It was built by women, with women's money and with women's energy and sweat, and made it a place for everybody, for men and women and for boys and girls to come at moments of transition. Mm-hmm. So women still come monthly, but they understand that in terms of honoring their own bodies, honoring their cycles, as well as the tradition of the commandment of doing this ritual once a month, but owning the ritual, reinventing it, redefining it, opening it to all different kinds of life cycles for women that have not been acknowledged. Coming of age, 9th month of pregnancy, fighting infertility, losing a child, abuse, becoming a physician, becoming a nurse, becoming a doctor, becoming a rabbi, and marking the transition by immersing in a beautiful pool of water, completely naked, the way you're born, and it enacts birth in a kind of way. And all religious traditions use water. Mm-hmm. This is the Jewish use of water for transition. So I'm very proud of the community of women in the greater Boston area who came together to make something that had never been seen on the planet before. It's a mikveh with an art gallery in it.
Yeah. And a learning center.
And learning centers. As more people come to learn than to immerse in the water. We have a dry side, and we have a wet side. And the dry side gets many more. We have classes from all kinds of people within the Jewish community, kids, and also church groups come, and we've had people come from out of the city and out of the state to see what we've done.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're a national model too.